Hi there, it's Alison from Push Business Training and Mentoring, and we're going to continue with our social media tips. And we've talked about vision and goals and how we need them to, set those milestones and reach them. And so this video, I'd like to dig a little bit deeper into the goals, because when you are setting your goals, make sure that they're smart goals and that you have a way of monitoring the progress that you're making, and keep monitoring your social media strategy and making sure that it's on track. And if it isn't, you can easily pivot and get back to where you're meant to be. So having smart goals really helps that. So to really connect, we have to be on the right platform and connecting, engaging with the right people so that we can build a really good community of our own and then nurture and build those relationships. And those connections will help us to grow our business and our community. And so to do that, we must have goals clearly outlined, and we need to make sure that they are SMART. And for those of you who aren't aware, SMART is actually an acronym for specific. So knowing exactly what it is that you're trying to achieve, because that'll make a huge difference. Do you want to increase fans? Do you want to build joint ventures and alliances? Are you growing your list? Are you building a Facebook group? Pushing a lead magnet out there. We could go on and on. So really be specific what it is you want to achieve. Now, M for measurable. So once you are specific about your goals, take a look at how you can measure the progress that you're making. So if you're increasing your, if your goal is to increase your Facebook fans to say 5,000 in 3 months, well, what is that going to look like in 1 month, 1 week? How many do you need to get each week to know that you are on track? So you come up with metrics that you can measure your progress. It makes a huge difference. And the same with your lead magnets and things. How many do you want to get? And how does that look? A for attainable. And here you need to be really realistic. Are you going to get 50,000 followers on Twitter in the next few months? Is that even possible for you? Maybe, maybe not. And I think more realistically, not, unless there's some incredible event that takes place. So to actually be realistic and choose goals that you can attain or achieve, you need to look, do you have the skill set that you need? Do you have the resources necessary, for that sort of growth? Do you need to learn new skills so you can reach it? So take a good look at how attainable that goal is. Now, R is for relevant. So take another look at your social media marketing. Are the goals that you're setting going to actually help you? Having a large following on Facebook or on Instagram, when your ideal clients are on LinkedIn, having 50,000 followers on Twitter is not going to help if they're not made up of your ideal clients. So you have to make sure they're relevant to what it is you're trying to achieve, because that's how we build a business. Otherwise, it's just numbers, just bright, shiny object numbers. T for time specific, or, timeline, I think is another way they say it. So once again, can you actually get it done in that time? It's all right to say, I want to grow my followers by 10,000 in the next 3 months. What does it look like in a month? What does it look like in 2 months? So by breaking them into measurable increments that are on a timeline, that you have those deadlines and you have that accountability, you can keep track of what's actually happening. So you're including time in that last point. It's really important for you to have SMART goals, and that way you can keep following and you can keep on track. Or you can adjust your goals so that they are more realistic and they are more achievable. So there you go. When you set your social media goals, make sure they're SMART goals. Have an awesome day. Bye.